Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Zeta Man Cub, and you're watching Not Your Average Bear. Sorry about the minimal videos as of late. Well, the last 3 days, but I went on vacation for like 3 days with my best friend down in Virginia Beach. I might post some clips of that in another video, or maybe not. It doesn't really come together as like a vacation footage, just random clips of us being stupid. Anyway, so today I am, because of that trip, Miami. I thought I was in Miami for some reason. It kind of looked like Miami, but it wasn't. It was VA Beach. But anyway, because I was in VA Beach, bitch, I happened to miss the premiere of Raven's Home. And so we're just going to look at it right now, or whatever. I recorded it, and I want to watch it. I haven't really heard much about it because I wasn't really on my social media that much all weekend. I was too busy having fun. I didn't want to do anything that had to do with my average, ordinary life or whatever. Only thing that I was looking for while I was on vacation was the Justice League trailer. Go check that out. I'll put that link down below if you want to see my Justice League Comic-Con trailer 2 reaction. Because it was awesome. Justice League November 2017. I can't freaking wait. It's the only thing I care about. God, besides Raven's Home and a lot of other things, but mainly Raven's Home and Justice League. So, without further ado, let's check out Raven's Home, Season 1, Episode 1. Now, really quick what I expect. I don't really expect much but Raven. I love Raven. I've always loved Raven. I used to be obsessed with Raven. All my friends know this. I more just love her now. And I am just so happy and just thankful, and I'm just thankful that they brought it back reboot wise. I'm hoping, not expecting, but hoping that it's not a Girl Meets World where it's more so about the kids. I mean, cool. I mean, it's Disney Channel, yeah, and I know I'm a grown ass man, but still, Raven and Chelsea should be not the forefront, but at least share 50% of screen time. I mean, the show's called Raven's Home. You would have called it Raven's Kids if it was mainly about the kids. Just like Boy Meets World reboot was about Girl, his daughter, how she met the damn world. It was about her, okay? So, I really hope that Raven and Chelsea and some guest stars are in it a lot more. That'll get me to stay. If not, then it'll get me to stay for a season just to support Raven-Symoné because I love her. I love her comedy. I love her personality. I love everything about her. And then that's it after the first season, if it doesn't get better for me throughout the season. But I'm just hoping for some nice, cool, funny, hysterical, but not really, because it is still Disney Channel, and some stuff will be immature, and just kind of like, that was stupid. But corny. I'm looking for nice, corny laughs that'll make me shake my head, and just enjoy seeing Raven on the screen again. So, let's check it out, shall we?
I was in class, buddy. What?
Come on!
You're watching Disney Channel.
Get ready, I'm coming.
Gotta kick it out!
Stuck in the middle.
What, bitch?
Hernandez guest stars in
Ooh, that's my alarm too. On my iPhone, y'all. iPhone 8 Plus.
Yes! First, I finally comfortable with. Hey, kids!
Chelsea! Woo!
Breakfast is gonna be a little late this morning. Had a small incident with the toaster. On a related note, if I were a fire extinguisher, where would I be? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna find it myself. Shower time. I'm dropping robe. No! Why are you wearing a bathing suit? Little trick I picked up in 6th grade gym class. Keeps everybody from seeing my bits and pieces.
Y'all better get out of here before you see my bits and pieces.
Yeah, let me tell you something.
Wham!
It's crazy when things turn upside down, but you gotta get up and take that chance. Maybe I'm just running away. We're gonna be okay.
That's us. Yes, Raven.
If you got the best roommate in Chicago, let me hear you say woo woo.
Woo woo.
If raising your kids with your best friend is both a financial necessity and a dream come true, let me hear you say woo woo.
If you accidentally set the toaster on fire, let me hear you say woo woo.
Woo.
Chelsea, did you kill my toaster? Woo woo. Gosh, Ray, I'm so sorry. I am. I guess I was just really excited to help out, you know? When I was married, Garrett didn't want me to do anything. He did all the cooking, all the cleaning, all the falling in love with a federal agent who arrested him for tax fraud.
I can't believe that judge only gave him a year. If I was the judge, I'd have given him 5 to 10.
That's not so bad. Sure, Garrett stole all my money, but I gotta move in with you, right?
What
If you
the?
think about it, Ray, we are really lucky both of our marriages fell apart.
Whoa. That got dark. All right, everybody, come get your bags. Your dad is downstairs to take you to school.
Bye. Mwah. Bye, Mom. Bye. Mwah. My turn to pick the music, but you never pick anything in my vocal range, Mom.
Mia, pick something in your brother's vocal range.
Levi, where's my kiss?
Make good choices.
Before it does.
Or, hear me out. You could just finally tell your kids you're psychic.
She hadn't told him yet?
No,
Really?
Don't do that. No. Because they haven't had visions. You know, they wouldn't understand. Besides, it's like my secret mommy power. It's so I can give that don't you think about doing that look before they think about doing it.
Man, I wish you gave me that look before I married Garrett.
I did give you that look. Your mama gave you that look. Levi gave you that look.
Well, Levi wasn't even born yet.
But if he was, he'd have given you that look.
I'm mad Chelsea married an ex-con or a felon or whatever you want to call it. He's evil.
Best of my life.
Took her money.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over to the 4th grade hall.
Whoa.
What's happening? Booker? Booker, get me out of here! Booker?
Levi! Your butt's okay.
For my first time wearing skinny jeans, I was hoping for better than okay.
No, no, you were stuck in a giant trumpet. It was like it happened, but it didn't.
Ooh!
Levi! Booker, get me out of here!
That's what I saw. Levi! I saw the future.
I pee when I feel trapped! Never mind.
Yeah, you master.
Hey, thanks for the ride. My mom says she'll start picking us up again when she gets her license back. Man, you hit 3 mailboxes.
Tess, it's fine. No need for your mom to get behind the wheel before she's ready. Or ever.
You coming over to do homework? Be there in a little bit.
Come on, Mom. We eat off that table.
I haven't had any more visions today. What if what I
Are we not gonna ever see her mom? Is that this? Is that her little skit?
And now I'm wearing shorts from Lost and Found.
Special little treat for my special little lady.
Wow, it's a lot of cupcakes for no reason.
Mom, the weirdest thing
It's
happened.
not always about you, Booker. It's Nia time!
Why is this happening?
I don't need a reason to celebrate my special little lady. That's what I'm gonna call you from now on. My special little lady. You like it?
It's making me a tiny bit uncomfortable.
She's hilarious! Just like your mama.
Mom, before you yelled at me, you probably thought I was Nia, but it was me, Booker.
Shh. No one's talking to you, sweetie.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'm all ears, sweetie. Tell me.
We had a sub in English today.
A sub?
Why is she abusing her
Those
child?
the same pants you left in this morning?
They're not.
Yeah, been there.
Let's have another vision. Then everyone will believe you. Okay, I'll try to make it happen again.
Oh, you nasty.
Oops. Are we gonna talk about that? Don't see any reason to. This isn't working. Why would the back hit me? I just had another one. That was Nia. She's gonna get hurt. What happened? I didn't do it. Why are you coming at me like that?
What?
Calm down.
I'm not liking Tessa, y'all.
Just want to warn her. She won't even listen to me. I can talk to her. Maybe she'll listen to me. Quiet down, Booster Seat. We're trying to come up with a plan.
Why is Tessa like this?
Contact your dead grandma and tell her to tell Nia. Nah, that won't work. Both my grandmas are still alive. Bummer.
Why is she acting so hood?
When I looked through our photo library
hard.
together, I found the most adorable picture of the cutest girl in the world. Oh, that's Booker. Nia? 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 Oh, son of a Chelsea! Chels, it's not gonna work out. I think Booker and Nia are gonna get suspended from gym class. I gotta get down to the school.
Wait a minute, you can't just bust in their gym class like that. I'm not. You're wearing wedges, Ray. They got no traction.
You right. Okay, let me go change it to some sneakers. I'm gonna change my shirt and shave. What? There's a lot of single parents at that school. Booker, Nia, oh, you smoke? Excuse me. Booker, Nia. Oh,
Just so you know, my vision happens here in gym class. Just so you know, I still don't believe you're psychic.
oh, man. All right, let's do it. Let's go. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Concerned mom. I'm a concerned mom. Don't hit me. Excuse me. Serena Williams, that her. Bring it on. Kate, sit.
How did you know about that? And my vision in the back hit you. Why would the back hit me?
Ow. Oh, look at my two perfect angels. Guess we're not gonna get suspended. Guess my vision was wrong.
May I have a word?
Mom?
Oh, snap!
Principal Wentworth, we are so sorry for our mother's behavior. We can assure you that nothing like this will ever happen again. Right, Mom?
It wasn't my fault.
Mom!
I apologize.
Miss Baxter, I've never had to do this to a parent before, but family drama has no place in gym class. You're suspended. Please stay away from our school for 3 weeks.
You're suspending me for being an involved parent?
No, I'm suspending you for assaulting the gym teacher.
That's fair.
I think I'm gonna order a pizza.
Way ahead of you, Mom. Yo, kids meal. How'd you know this was gonna happen? You psychic too? No, I do this every time my mom grills.
Meh. meh. Okay. Look. All right, so I'm not even gonna lie and say I enjoyed that. Now I don't know. I have to be. Let's do reality here. I am 28 years old, but I can't say that it's for kids because there's stuff on Cartoon Network, not Disney Channel, that I watch, but on Cartoon Network, minimal, but Cartoon Network, not Nickelodeon. But there's stuff that's for kids that's coming out right now, like modern stuff that's for kids, but it still makes me laugh, or I can still enjoy it, or I can say it's just a good show for kids. You know, like, just because it's for kids doesn't mean it necessarily has to be bad if you're an adult. Like, you can't enjoy it. There's plenty of examples about this. Like, a stupid show that's for kids that I still laugh and enjoy is Teen Titans Go. That's for kids. And it's stupid. But it's funny. And it's hilarious. It's humor. It's dumb. Shows, cartoons for kids now that are like a lot of stuff that's on Cartoon Network. Maybe 2 or 3 I enjoy randomly on a Sunday if nothing else is on. But I'm looking at it and it's almost the same type of humor as back in the day. It's a stupid, dumb, childish humor for kids, but then it's mixed. You can tell, obviously, grown men, probably from my generation, have made it because they add in these jokes and these little Easter eggs that only a grown person would get. You know what I'm saying? Innuendos, if you will. So, and then there's shows like what I'm assuming DuckTales will be, where it's for an entire family. It's not just for kids. It's not a kid show. It's a family show where the entire family can enjoy. My point is, I can't just say that of course I'm not going to enjoy it. It's on Disney Channel. It's for kids. Because, I mean, maybe that's how Disney Channel has ended up, which is why I stopped watching it. Really, I stopped watching because Raven went off the air, and all the shows that I loved leading up to Raven went off the air. And stuff like Hannah Montana and Waverly Place and Sunny with a Chance of Hell, and all these bitches started coming on, and I gave them like 2 episodes each. And I wasn't feeling them. Like, the humor it just felt like it was going stale. Now, back then, I thought maybe I'm just getting older. But now I'm older, I still watch some cartoons, and I'm seeing that, no, it's not. There are just some shows that are for kids and just dumbed down and stupid and just not good. And then there are shows for kids that everybody can enjoy. And I'm a big-ass kid, so some people will be growing like, you're a grown-ass man watching Disney. People like me, you know, big black gay geek motherfucker, BBGG. People like me, whether you have one of those things or not, like whether you're black, big, the fact is you're a big ass kid, okay? You know the difference, and you're secure enough with yourself to admit that you can watch something that may be meant for children to get their money or their attention, but you know the writers and the creators did it for the family. They put in those innuendos so the family can enjoy it too. I say all that to say, this was Disney Channel usually is for the family. It was for the family when I was younger. In the 90s and the first 5 or 6 years of the 2000s, it was for kids and grown. It was for the family. This seemed like it was for kids. Or, I hate to admit it, it was just not a very good episode. Now, the only thing that I laughed at was Raven. And she wasn't even at her best. Like, I saw little glimpses of the Raven things that make Raven Raven. You know, just the overacting, the overmoving. The one thing that I remember from the very first episode of That's So Raven, I forgot what it was called, but it was when she dressed up as her mother because Mr. Petricelli wanted to see her parents for parent-teacher meeting or whatever, and she dressed up as her mother to try to have it herself so she can get away with it. That episode, go watch that episode. That episode is not just for kids. Some of the jokes are corny, but some of them still stand to this day as a grown man or a grown person. It's just the imagination, the way, maybe because Raven was has been acting since she was 3, so she's just better at it. She was better at it at that point at age 15 or 16, as these kids are at probably 13, but or 12 or however old they are, but they just wasn't giving me anything. They wasn't giving me anything extra. They wasn't giving me anything like remotely hilarious. They weren't delivering. But even just the way Raven Simone and Chelsea and Eddie even delivered their lines. It's like they read the script and then they just put their own oomph into it. These kids are just reading from a script. You know? But Raven, I see, is doing funny Raven things, but she's not even as active. Maybe because, you know, she's older. Maybe she's not. I mean, I'm thinking that the reason that she could do this on this show is because it's this show. Like, if anything, if you were to play the mom who is just acting really immature and overreacting and wild and physical humor and physical comedy, you could do it with this show. She seems to be toning it down, which I need her not to, because right now she's the only saving grace of this episode. She needs, like, I already saw from the previews that it was a lot of physical stuff going on, physical humor, but that was one of the main things that made the other show stick out. Besides the acting, besides the overacting, besides them not just reading lines, but putting their own spin on them, but just the faces, the mannerisms, the costumes, the imagination of the script, none of that was here. It was Raven being a toned down version, which still made me giggle in some parts. So, but it wasn't as wild as she could be. You know what I'm saying? Hell, she should be able to be wilder as an adult, actually. You know what I'm saying? But you saw, you know, that whole tennis part was her, but toned down, if you will. So, you know, I wouldn't say disappointed, because it's the first episode. Everyone's getting their feet wet. These kids are a lot younger than Raven, Chelsea, and Eddie were. So, you know, they probably had some. I know Eddie had some. Eddie had Orlando Brown had some experience prior, being a young actor before That's a Raven. Raven definitely had experience. I don't know if Annalisa had experience, but it's kind of like, I have to compare it to Corey. The actor that played Corey, I mean, he was kind of just like this. He was like a young 8, 9-year-old or whatever. So if the show was about him and 3 of his friends, then it probably would have been just that. And that's pretty much what it was. But the thing about that is, yeah, Corey was the least person I actually wanted to, well, besides the parents. It was the parents I liked the least, and then Corey's stories that I liked. He was like in the middle. And then Raven, Chelsea, and Eddie is who I really wanted to see. So I can't blame it, I guess, because these kids are new and fresh like Corey was, and they're pretty much acting as much as he acted. So, like I said, I'm depending on Raven and Chelsea to save this movie, or save this show, and, you know, help these kids, you know, because I want to like them too. I want them to be able to give me hard, physical, hilarious comedy like Raven did at age 15. But I'm not comparing it. I'm not comparing it to the old show, because I know it's not my show. It's not my That's So Raven. But it is a reboot. So there is some throwbacks, but That's So Raven, the very first episode was hilarious. It was almost genius. Like, what they did with one episode hooked you. It hooked me. They had 4, I remember, it was January 2003. The premiere night was 4 episodes. They gave us 4 episodes. That was overkill, because I was hooked during the first episode. She did it straight up. This one, they should have had like 2 or maybe 3 episodes in a row, because this did not hook me at all. It did not even make it, like, I'm not even looking, I'm looking forward to the next one to see if the humor, the physical humor, the scripts and all that get better, and to see more Raven Simone. But as just a casual fan, I'm not looking forward to anything. So I'll give this episode a 5 out of 10, unfortunately, but I'm definitely giving it another shot. Like I said, I'm giving it at least 5 episodes, and if it just doesn't improve at all, then I'll give it to the end of the season, because of my loyalty to Raven Simone, and that's it. I will say right now, I do not like Tess at all. I don't like her character. I don't like her hood antics. Like, I'm not saying white girls can't act hood. I'm not a part of it. I'm sure a lot of white people out there don't like the fact that she's acting hood, and there's a lot of black people out there that don't like the fact that she's acting like a black girl. but I don't like to. I just don't think it suits her character. If she has to be the tough chick, she doesn't have to throw in the. But I hear she's a rapper and she's very good at it. So let her rap if she needs to rap, but she don't need to. It's like she's purposely trying to act hood, and it's just not working. And I feel. And what's her purpose there? Like, dwell on that. Now, some of the good things. I like that we have a backstory for Chelsea. We don't have a backstory for Raven yet, and we just keep hearing about Devon. We know it's Devon, but we haven't seen Devon yet. So I like that we're building to Devon and what happened between him and Raven. I like that. You can sense that. And I love the fact that we got Chelsea's backstory, and they gave it. Disney Channel gave a backstory that was real. Like, the dude was a scam artist, took her money, and is in jail. Chelsea is a single mother that got all her money taken from her husband, the father of her child, and he's in jail. Okay, well, it did get a little dark, as they said. All right, well, I kudos to that. That's why you get a... Matter of fact, because of that, because you weren't afraid to do that, I'm going to raise it up to a 6. This episode for me was a 6 out of 10. You do get points for that. So, I'd like to say I did not enjoy it. I did not enjoy this, but I didn't hate it. I did not hate it at all. I just, I expect more, and I hope there will be more. And again, Raven was being Raven. Raven did fine. She just can do a lot better, and I know it. She's done a lot better as a teenager, and I know she can do a lot better. So I'm going to give this a chance next time, but that's my take on the first episode of Raven's Home. Do not kill me if you loved it. Sorry, it's my opinion. Write your opinions down in the comments. I would love to hear how you all thought. The parents, tell me what your kids thought. Tell me what your nephews, nieces, cousins, whatever. Just tell me what you and your family thought. I would love to know. If you enjoyed yourself at the Cub House tonight, like, subscribe, and hit that bell button, alright? Leave your comments down below, and don't forget to share, and I'll see y'all next time on Not Your Average Bear, you little nasty. Oh, I'm also happy she said that too. See, she brought some stuff back. A little nasty. Oh, snap! Wait, she didn't say a little nasty, my bad. She didn't say a little nasty. She said, oh, snap! So, 6 out of 10. Let's get better.